Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Mike Brunn here from the Rock Experience with Mike Brunn. I wanted to bring you guys a special announcement here regarding the Kiss Army Storms Vegas event. I think you guys have seen probably that there's been some rumors and some leaks that were out on the internet. I purposely refrained from commenting on them for the past week because I knew some of the information there was not correct and I didn't want to share and spread false information or incorrect or maybe not up to date information. So I purposely refrained from sharing anything. But now I've got the official information and I'm able to share it with you guys exclusively right here. First, I just want to apologize. Obviously, my video is a little bit grainy here and not the usual standard that it's up to. I'm on the road right now traveling, but I brought my laptop and knowing that I might be able to share some information with you, and I wanted to make sure I get it out. So here we go. All right, first off, yes, the Kiss Army Storms Vegas event will be taking place at the Virgin Hotel in Los Angeles, November 14th, 15th, 16th. Three-night events, absolutely everything that you've been reading on the internet, that is true. That event will be taking place over those 3 days in Vegas. To purchase this event or to attend this event, you must purchase a package that's going to be on sale, and you'll be able to purchase that, get your hotel room, as well as the concerts and the shows that take place. Very similar to like when we did a Kiss Cruise for those who did that in the past. You will not be able to just attend a concert at this hotel that's in Vegas. You must purchase a package. So obviously there's a lot of artists that play Vegas and you're able to buy a concert ticket, go to the concert, and then stay anywhere you want in Vegas. This is not that type of event. This is a 3-day event, day and night, with different activities going on at the Virgin Hotel in Las Vegas. And in order to attend the event, you must purchase the package, which will include the concert. Let's talk about that concert here for a moment. The concert's going to be an electric set, unmasked, featuring Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons and special guests. Notice that they're not saying that this is Kiss. Who knows? Maybe Tommy, maybe Eric, maybe both will be there. Who knows? Maybe other people will be there. I know that what we've been told is basically to quote unquote expect the unexpected, whatever that means, right? Right now, what we do know and what we can share is that this electric set will be unmasked and it will feature Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons and special guests. So that's the information that you guys want to know regarding that concert. Additionally, there will be Q&As with members, Paul Stanley, with Gene Simmons, with Doc McGhee, answering your questions, telling you about some behind the scenes stuff, etc. So they will be doing Q&As and be on site during these 3 days. There's also going to be other performers over the course of the 3-day weekend. Who those are right now, they are not being named. I know we've seen some of the rumors with Bruce Kulick's name out there as one of the performers. Perhaps that will come in the future, but right now it's just special guests to be announced in the future. Right now, the only thing that is being announced is that it's an electric set featuring Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and special guests. Right? So I think that's important that everybody recognize that and understand that. Now, to me, I find this as a kind of a cool thing because it does not sound like it's your typical Kiss show. It doesn't sound like you're going to have just the 4 of them, Paul, Gene, Tommy, Eric, performing a 15-song, 16-song set list. It sounds like it's going to be something a bit unique and a bit different. Time will tell. We don't know yet, but I just wanted to share this information because, again, we have seen supposedly, some of the information about this event, and quite frankly, it just wasn't accurate. It's kind of a shame that it was, picked up by so many different music media sites. So I guess they'll be backtracking on that information. But this is the information as I know firsthand about it. Okay. How is this going to be going on sale? Well, I know on Friday, March 28th, it'll be available for pre-sale to Kiss VIPs, Kiss Army VIPs. After that, there'll be a free sale on April 2nd. That will be for all the Kiss Army members. So if you're part of the Kiss Army, and you've been doing that membership, you'll be able to make a purchase starting April 2nd. On April 7th, it'll go on sale to the general public. Now, I've actually been to this hotel. As you know, I was doing some work with Pop House a few weeks ago. Surprise, this is a little bit what we were talking about during that weekend. I've seen the hotel. It is a beautiful hotel, absolutely lovely. It kind of feels like has like a resort feel to it. There's outdoor stages, there's indoor stages. The main stage is a beautiful indoor place, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely wonderful. The whole vibe of the hotel was just really nice. Nice, I'll say a little bit upper class, but no, certainly the type of place that we could enjoy as Kiss fans going to. So I think that to me is a little bit exciting, a nice pool area. So it is really, really, really a cool place. There was one room with like a smaller stage area that I remember saying to Tommy that weekend, hey, this has like a Spinnaker Lounge type feel to it. For those who've been on the Kiss cruise, you'll understand what I mean by that. So it's just really a cool vibe all around. And I think there's a lot of opportunity for there to be a bunch of great things going on here. I look forward to seeing what else is going to be announced in the weeks and months ahead, because I think this will probably only be the tip of the iceberg. But for right now, Electric Set, Unmasked, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, special guests, pre-sale tickets starting on Friday, March 28th for Kiss Army VIPs, April 2nd for the Kiss Army members, and the general on sale on April 7th for everybody else. And, one more really cool thing about this event is that the hotel will be limited to about 2,800 guests, approximately, give or take a little bit. So it's a small, intimate thing, very similar to what we saw on the cruises. And the hotel is going to be exclusively Kiss fans. So it's not going to be where we have us Kiss fans there celebrating and really being excited to be seen, things Kiss related. Meanwhile, we have this couple over here or this person over there that is not a Kiss fan. It's not going to be like that. The hotel is going to all be exclusively Kiss fans and people there for a Kiss event. So that's, I think, something that's important for everybody to know. Smaller crowd, about 2,800 people, and exclusively Kiss fans. So to me, that's part of a really cool part of this whole event. Again, the only way you could attend this event is if you purchase a package. Right now, to my knowledge, there will be absolutely no tickets available, only for the concert. So you want to purchase that event. There'll be different packages that include, I think, photos with the band or not. None of that right now is, I think, being announced, but I do believe that there might be an opportunity to do things like that. Think of it as when you purchase a concert ticket and you have an option to purchase a front row seat, a upper level seat. You could do a meet and greet with the band, right? So it's going to be, I think, similar to that. There will be different packages that you could purchase. I'll let you go on the website and check those out. But that is the information official that you guys have been waiting for and wanted to know. Again, to me, this is exciting. It does not, to me, damper at all the fact that they played a final show in Madison Square Garden. This is a very different type of thing. I think it sounds like a really cool event, but everybody can have their own opinion on that. But I wanted to make sure you guys heard the actual true information directly from me. So again, just to summarize, Kiss fans taking over Las Vegas, the Virgin Hotel, November 14th, 15th, 16th. To attend, you must purchase a package that includes all 3 days. That'll give you access to the concert, just with Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons and special guests, as well as any other concerts that are going on the premises. There'll be Q&As with Paul Stanley, with Gene Simmons, Doc McGhee. I'm sure there'll be others. There's going to be guest announcements that are coming up in the weeks ahead. As I said before, we've been told to expect the unexpected, right? So to me, that sounds exciting. There's going to be tribute bands there. There's going to be a lot going on over a 3-day period. To me, it's like a Kiss cruise. It is like a Kiss convention. It is like a Comic-Con. It's all of these things kind of rolled up in one to make it sound like, to me, a great event for Kiss fans. I think that's everything I have here. I wanted to make sure I shared this with you. I appreciate you guys giving this a watch, giving it a listen. I will share all the information also on my Facebook page so that this way everybody has that. Once the link goes live to go ahead and start to make your purchases, I will put that in the description underneath this video so that everybody could just click that link and get direct access in order to make your purchase. Certainly, if you haven't already, you might want to join the Kiss Army so that this way you can get that pre-access code and be able to purchase that as part of the pre-sale. I think the Kiss Army to purchase that is $50 and you get a t-shirt and you get some photos and then you'll get advance access to this event as well. So for $50 to me, that's well worth it. Just my opinion. You do you. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But for $50 to get a t-shirt, photos, and advance access, you're part of the Kiss Army for a year with for that $50. So to me, that's money, in my opinion, well spent, but that's for you to decide. But if you're interested in having the pre-sale, that's something I would suggest. Go to kissonline.com and make that purchase. I think that covers everything. I'm sure there'll be a lot more information in the days and weeks ahead. I know Vincent and I are going to be jumping on and giving you a little bit more thoughts about our opinions on this, and you can watch for an episode on that dropping in the next day or two. But for right now, I just wanted to make sure that I was able to share with you some of the information, some of the correct information about this event, and kind of put to bed some of the incorrect information that's been floating around on the internet for the last week. There you have it. Kiss Storms Vegas, November 14th, 15th, 16th. Electric set featuring Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, special guests. I'm sure there'll be more information about what that means in the weeks and months ahead. There'll be other bands. There'll be, just a lot of cool things. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope to see some of you guys and girls out there in November. That's it. I'll see you guys soon. Later, everybody.